Hey, welcome back to Contour with Callie. I have 15 minutes of mobilizing and stretching today. So let's take some gentle shoulder rolls backwards to start with. In the center of your mat, lengthening through the spine, engaging that core. Place your hands on your hips. We're going to do some gentle rise and lowers off those heels. Again, engaging that core, controlling the movement. Little bit of balance here. Circle those ankles 1 foot at a time. Clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And then swap legs. Just rotating the ankle one way and then the other way. Here's Pablo, come to join us. All right, take a nice wide stance for me here. We're just going to do some squats, just gently hinging from the hips, bending those knees, sending those glutes back, keeping the weight in the heels, lengthening through the spine. Well done. Take a little bit wider stance now for me. Bend over to one side, just stretching out those hips. Place one hand on the floor and open up your chest to that bent supporting leg. And then swap it over to the lengthened leg. Open the chest the other way. And a couple more times for me. Keep a nice deep lunge to one side. Should feel really good. Rotating the spine here. Transfer the weight now over to the other leg. So that one's now bent, the other one is lengthened, and open the chest again towards the supporting leg. And swap arms and rotate the other way. Keep a nice lengthened spine here as you rotate and open that chest. Well done. Center off your weight now for me. Bend the knees and just relax down into the middle and roll up vertebrae through vertebrae. Coming to the top of your mat for me now. Nice gentle roll down, so chin to chest, vertebrae through to vertebrae, all the way down. Just relaxing here at the bottom, keeping those hips high, the upper body heavy. Feel free to transfer the weight from the toes to the heels. Just enjoy how this feels down the back of the hamstrings, down the back of the neck and the spine. You can transfer the weight from one leg to the other also. Clasp your hands if you can and drop them over the back of your head, just relaxing that down. Well done. You can straighten your legs here if you can for a nice stretch down the hamstrings. And then bend to roll up. We're going to take one more exhale and roll down. But this time you are going to come into a nice tabletop position for me here. And we're going to do some gentle cat and cow. Just mobilizing the spine here. Well done. Really extend and expand that chest here. And then curl it all in. Tuck in under the pelvis. Extend. And tuck that pelvis and head under. Well done. Pull this back into a nice shell stretch for me here. Extend those arms out across the mat. Chest towards the mat. And then ripple it forward into a nice cobra. Opening that chest there for me. Hips down towards the mat. Take a moment there and then you're going to roll back again, pushing those hips back onto the heels. Extending those arms out. And rippling back forward for me. Hips to the mat. Open those shoulders, open the chest. Drop the head back if this feels good for you. Well done. When you're ready, you're just going to come to a kneeling position. You're going to put your left leg in front and you're just going to do a nice lunge. Nice deep lunge here, extending the back leg, bending the front leg. Feel free to rock a little bit here if this feels good for you, just transferring the weight. Well done. Really stretching out the hips here. We're going to drop that back leg, drop the knee, and push the hips down towards the mat. If you can, lift your body up, put your hands to your hips and just push those hips down, balancing here towards the mat, really stretching out our hip flexors here. If you're not used to stretching this muscle, it can feel a little bit uncomfortable, so just breathe through it. And then when you're ready, just pop your hands back down, back to a tabletop, and then swap legs for me. So bring the other leg in front into a nice deep lunge, lifting that up to start with, extending that back leg off the floor. Taking some nice deep breaths. Well done. When it feels good for you, just drop that back knee down. Push those hips a little bit further down towards the mat. Again, just breathing through this here, and if you can and feel ready, take your hands up onto your hips and just push a little bit further down towards the mat, keeping your balance. Well done. Engaging that core. Again, feels a little bit uncomfortable here, but this is so good to stretch out your hip flexors. As I've mentioned before, we do carry a lot of stress in our hips, so it is important that we stretch out these muscles often. Well done. Take your hands down to recover. Just going to move Pablo out the way so I can lay down now on my mat. So lying on your back, on your mat, nice and relaxed. You're just going to take your right leg up towards your chest, bend it up and pull it in. Keep the other leg lengthened along the mat. Open that hip to the side. Take some nice deep breaths here. Well done. And then when you're ready, take it with the opposite hand and bring it across the body. A nice spinal rotation there. You can hold this for as long as feels good for you. When you're ready, if you pop that leg down and swap legs, so we can do this with the other leg, bend it into the chest. Open out the hip. Well done. And then bring it across the body again when it feels comfortable for you. And rotate the spine. Well done. Keep breathing. Take some nice deep breaths. When you feel ready, bring both of those legs up towards your chest for me. We're just going to do some hip rotation. So you're just going to draw some circles with the knees out, round and up. And then you're going to turn it the other way. So pushing out, round and in. Well done. Okay, place one leg down onto the mat and one leg extended. The extended leg is just going to draw a large circle outwards. So keeping our foot grounded on the mat, the opposite one. And we are just drawing a large circle, opening up that hip, controlling it round and bringing it up. Make sure your core is engaged here. You are not rocking those hips. You're just opening the leg, bringing it round, and then turn it the other way. So clockwise and anti-clockwise. Just making full rotation of that hip joint there. Well done. Keeping your back grounded on the mat. We're going to swap legs. I'm just going to turn to the other side so that I don't kick Pablo or my cabinet. So again, when you're ready, extend the other leg now. My plait is in the way, so I'm just adjusting that. So extending that top leg. And you are going to draw a big circle with the other leg. Again, you may feel like you have one leg that seems to have a little bit more movement than the other one. But that's okay, as long as we do both legs. So again, clockwise and anti-clockwise. With this movement, just rotating the hips. And now change to the other direction. Again, still engaging that core and pelvic floor. Keeping the spine, hips grounded on the mat. Keep breathing, nice deep breaths. Well done. We are now going to stretch out our hamstrings here. So when you feel ready, I'm going to swap legs. Extend. Take hold of the leg with the opposite arm around the ankle or the calf. Use your other arm on your thigh and just gently pull it towards your chest. Keeping the glutes grounded, your other foot grounded. You can extend and flex the foot if this feels good. Exhale as you gently pull it a little bit further towards your chest. Trying to maintain that stretch, don't let it bounce back. Exhale, keep breathing through this. And then when you feel ready, we're going to go straight onto the other leg. So extend the other leg up. Again, taking hold around the ankle or the calf and the hamstring, and just gently pull it down towards your chest. Again, keeping now that other foot grounded on the mat. You can flex and extend the foot. If this feels good, you can slightly bend the knee if you feel like you need to. Take a nice big exhale as you do so. Pull it a little bit further towards your chest and maintain that stretch there. You're doing it so well. Well done. Pull it that little bit further before you release. This will help increase our flexibility. And if you now just come to a nice seated position in the center of your mat, into a nice frog legs position, put the soles of the feet together, or a butterfly, whatever you call this. Lengthening up through your spine and hinging over from the hips, relaxing in the center, feeling that gorgeous stretch in the hips. Take some nice deep breaths while you're here. Enjoy how this feels. Take some nice deep breaths. If you feel like you need to help increase that stretch a little bit more, you can bring your elbows up onto your knees, holding onto your ankles, and push those knees down. You'll feel the stretch increase in the hips there. I absolutely love this stretch and I love the feeling. Something that we need to do quite often to release the stress out of our hips. Pablo's having a good snooze there. And then if you just come to a nice mermaid position for me, so feet to one side, lift the arm and extend over laterally towards the feet. A nice side bend. You can look up towards that top arm to help increase that stretch down the side of the body. and switch sides. So swing the legs to the other side and extend the other arm over towards the feet. And then you can look up towards the ceiling, increasing that stretch down the side of the body. Well done. And when you feel ready, just come to a nice seated position in the center of the mat for me, nice and relaxed. Take some nice gentle shoulder rolls back to finish. We have now an unwanted fly in the room, but let's keep going. Almost there. Just bring one arm across the body, really stretching out the arms here. Well done. Just incline your head now, and you can use one hand to gently assist, pull it down towards the shoulder, feeling a nice stretch down the side of the neck. And then when you feel ready, if you just switch sides and stretch the other side of the neck. Well done. Take some nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, take one last big inhale for me and bring your hands down to your heart center. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this session, mobilizing the joints and stretching the muscles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you again very shortly.